Look, it's Weezer. It's Weezer. A lot of people saying it's Wonder Woman. It is not Wonder Woman. It's Weezer. You know, it's funny when I first. So I went and saw Weezer. So I have to get a concert shirt, and I held up the concert shirt, and I was like, "Is this supposed to look like this? Look at it. See it? Looks like somebody. Looks like someone bleached it. This and ruined the shirt, right? And so I was like, can I get another one? I got another one. It's the same thing. And I noticed everybody else walking around, it was like this. I guess that's the way the shirts are made. Weird. Weird. Anyway, today's Friday. And, like, it felt like Monday. It's just, it started off, it started off with me getting in an accident. All right? I swear my car is fucking jinxed. It's just like, so shit's gonna happen. Shit is gonna happen. But it was just a small fender bender. It was my fault. Ugh. I haven't been in an accident. Well, I keep saying I haven't been in an accident since I moved here, and it's been 10 years. But I'll take that back and say I haven't been in an accident where it's been my fault in 10 years. Because I have been in an accident. In fact, I was in an accident maybe like 4 or 5 years ago, and my car was totaled. That one wasn't my fault. But, yeah, nothing happened to my car. Well, there's a small scratch. It's not small, but it's, I don't know, it's probably like that big. And that's how wide the scratch is. And it's probably a little bit over the length of my hand. And it's on my front bumper. But I hit him. Of all people, I have to hit a fucking judge. Really? From Alabama. Ugh. But the good thing, something good did come out of this is because the cop that came in, we filed a report, the cop that came in, I don't know how it happened, but I talked to him and I told him that my son wanted to be a military policeman. And he's like, really? He's like, well, have you heard about our program we have? It's called the Explorer. And I was like, no, what is that? He's like, oh, high school kids come over there. And people who want to be policemen, policewomen, they will go and learn how to put on handcuffs, learn to do bookings, learn to do crime scene forensics. And I was like, what? What? That's right up the alley of my son. So I'm like, son, get out of the car. Get out of the car. Come listen to this. He's got shit to say. So he explained it all to him, and my son's like, that sounds awesome. Because my son's already taking forensics in high school, so this was perfect. And out of here. I'm vlogging. Get out. But and so anyway, the policeman gave me his information, and he was like, okay, well, email me and I'll give you all the contact information that I know that for the person that runs this program. So I emailed him when I got back to work, and haven't heard back, but I'm sure he's busy or whatever. So I'm just waiting, but I wish I would have known about this sooner. That would have been awesome, because they do classes 5 days a week in the summer, but when school's in session, they only do it 1 day a week. Well, my son has band practice Tuesday through Thursday until 7:30 at night, and then he has what is that? Not band. What is that? Football games. The football games are on Fridays, so that doesn't happen. So the only time he could do it, it would be on a weekend or Monday. So we'll see what they come back and tell me. But that would be awesome if, if he could get into that. So anyway, that started off my day. And then shit at work. Just shit at work. Which is funny, because I believe the managers are starting to realize, like, people just aren't happy there. I was talking to a girl or a lady that just started a month ago, and she was like, I started a month ago and it feels like I've been here for a year. And I was like, that's not good. I was talking to some other people that just started, and they're like, this is ridiculous. They can't stand it either. And I know another person that just started a few months ago, and they're like, this, I need out. But so it's kind of sucky. And so anyway, my manager came in, or my boss, and he was just like, so do you guys like coming into work? Do you not like coming into work? How's your drive coming? And at first I kind of wasn't sure what he was getting at, and I'm like, well, I just told you I had an accident, so I don't know. Right? But then and then I got, he wants to know if we're happy. So I was like, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm about an 8 of the not. 1 being perfect and 10 being horrible. So I'm like, I'm at an 8. And the other person I work with, she was like, I'm about a 7. So I don't know what that means. And then he left. And then after he left, maybe like 20 seconds later, another manager went to one of his employees or people on his team and was like, asked her the same thing. And it's like, was there a manager meeting going around where you had to ask your employees how they feel? Or are you genuinely asking because you want to know? That's different. And it's just like, before we merged with this company, there was a high turnover rate, very high. And it was, I don't really know. I don't know. I've never worked in this department or with this company. I don't know anybody that has worked with this company. Other people that I work with do know people that worked with this company, and they were talking about how it's horrible. You need to get out. I'm so glad I left, and da da da. And I was like, gosh. I was like, hopefully it's not like that with us. And of course, when we merged, there were so many rumors that we've heard, or that we heard dealing with this company, and we're like, is it going to be like that? And we were told, no, it's not. It's going to be a division run. It's not going to be a corporate run. So the division president has a role on how they want their division run, da da da. So we're like, perfect. This will work out. Lies. That is not what's happening at all. And so it made me think, like, talking to other people within our company right now, apparently Austin is the lowest of the low, like, of this company. Austin is one division. They're like, we could leave out of our whole equation and we'll be fine, and it sucks because when I was with my other company before we merged, we were like top 2 or 3 up there. Like, people wanted to be like us. Like, Austin was the shit. Our division was awesome. So it sucks to be on the opposite end of that. And so I started thinking, I'm like, well, if you're the lowest of the low where they could just get rid of us, that probably explains why there's such a high fucking turnover, and why the sales suck, and why no one's happy there. I mean, I want to be like, I want to look at other divisions and maybe like go to their corporate office area and see those divisions and see how they're run and see how people feel, and that, are they happy, are they not happy, do they care about their employees? I mean, stupid shit that we have to deal with now. I'm like, I can't believe that we have to deal with that. I just can't believe that the things I hear, the things I see, and I'm just like, I thought I came from a company that didn't feel like work. We were like a family. It felt we were close. We always had each other's back, and in one department versus another department, we were always like, oh, have you finished that? I know we gotta hurry and get to your department, but let me do what I can on mine to help you, and things like that. And it's not like this now. Now it's like, here's this department, here's this department, here's this department, and everyone's fending for themselves. And it's like they don't. It's like, okay, once it leaves this department, it's like, well, out of my hands, you guys deal with it now. And it was never like that. And I'm sure there's numerous companies out there. I feel like I can't talk. I've got like, I bit my tongue. It's like, I feel like it's all swollen and I can't talk. But anyway, I know there's numerous companies out there that are like this. And that sucks. But where I have come from and worked at for the last 10 years was not like this. So it's totally 180. And it's just like, I don't understand. I don't like coming from a, or not coming from, but I don't like going into a company where they don't give a shit about their employees. It's all about the bottom line. And I've never worked for a company like that. Never. And if I did, it was probably JCPenney. But I didn't know that because when I was working with JCPenney, this was, oh my gosh, this is like 20 years ago. I was okay with everybody I worked with was perfect. And in fact, I mean, the managers were awesome. And one of the managers actually, like, I became like an assistant manager kind of. And we're working late one night, and my manager, one of the closing managers, the higher managers, was like, he pulled me aside and he's like, hey, what are you doing here? And I'm like, I don't know what the hell that's supposed to mean. My schedule says I need to be here. And he's like, no, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, like, why are you here? You're young. You need to be in school. You shouldn't be working here, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, what? And so he sent me down. This is when I was living in California. Didn't really know too much what was going on. He was like, look, I will pay for you to go back to college. Here's the classes. Here's what you need to take. And there's got to be something you need to do. I was like, are you kidding me? He's like, no. He's like, get your resume going. Get something. You don't need to be here. And I'll never forget that, you know. And he basically, I went to college and I ended up working for a temp agency that put me in the direction of where I am now. So, I mean, it all worked out. But anyway, aside from that, I never worked for a company after that just cared about the bottom line. Never. And so it's weird to now being in that. And it sucks. And it sucks because I know my manager hates it. Like, just things he says and it just sucks. It just sucks. So anyway, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being great, 10 being horrible, I am about an 8. And I don't know if I'm sticking it in there. I'm sticking it in there. No. That's what she said. Huh? Anyway, I'm hanging in there, you know, and I gotta see what this, there's gotta be a light at the end of the tunnel. There has to be. There has to be. But this is just gonna be another turnover. We've already lost a majority of the people that came over, the originals. I'm going to call them the originals. So you had the company that swallowed us, but our management stayed. So the company that bought us out, we didn't have most of their employees. My company, the management team, survived. Therefore, we kept most of our people. So anyway, just rambling, venting. So today, which sucks because I've not been like this ever. I think this is the first time I came into work, and maybe it had to do with the accident. I don't know, maybe not, because I don't think I would have cared. But today I had a fuck it attitude, and I was like, yeah, I'll get that out when I get it out. I had no desire to get things done. I had deadlines, and I'm like, fuck it, you know. And that sucks. I'm not that person. But this company is making me that person. And it's not good. So, thank God it's Friday. Give me some time to have a couple of days off. Just unwind, relax, and start again fresh when Monday comes around. But anyway, yeah, that's all I got. So, just a rant. So, anyway, tomorrow I was planning to clean my house and paint. And then I forgot that my cousin is having a birthday party for her daughter, and my uncle, whom I haven't seen in, oh my gosh, years. And I love him. He's one of my favorite uncles. In fact, he is my favorite uncle. And I haven't seen him, and he's going to be there. So I'm going to go see him. And then Sunday, I'm going to the Round Rock Express game. So that will be fun. So anyway, that's all I've got. I've rambled on enough. All right, I'm going to go watch TV now. Bye.